Hello, our group name is Jasmine and the Boys. I'm Jasmine. We have Keenan, Martin, and Hoyun. And our hackathon project is the quote generator. So to give some background, media continues to expand in new and existing formats. It can be hard for content creators such as YouTubers or blog writers to make funny, memorable, or meaningful quotes. And our quote generator seeks to help generate ideas, quotes by asking the user to, give the quote generator a starting string. And a big problem that we try to tackle is burnout. Those who produce a large amount of content, they find themselves like scavenging at the bottom of the barrel. So they lack fresh and creative quotes, and they feel bored with those. So our solution is a quote generator that uses a fuzziness setting that influences the type of quotes generated. So a low fuzziness will generate a quote close to the training data with some randomness, and the high fuzziness setting will generate quotes that are more eccentric and unpredictable.
Okay, so for our quote generator, we are using Python with a TensorFlow backend. And for our model, we are using a Keras sequential model that uses approximately 39,000 quotes for our data sets to train and test the model. And we are using Python Flask for our front end to deal with the HTML and web application.
For the demo, first of all, we open quote generate interface using Flask. And then this will open a new window with input blanks. And then next. And then after filling these requirements and click generate quote, then it will generate the new quote, like a write the quote here, and then next. Then the low temperature means the output data will be close to the training data, and then this the high temperature that means output data will be more vulnerability. And yeah, that's it for our project. And then the Keenan.
Okay, so this is what we have so far. It's a work in progress, but here you can enter a starting string. So for instance, we could enter artificial intelligence. It's probably spelled wrong. Here again, this is the temperature is the fuzziness setting. So a high temperature, by high, it's like 1 to 1.5 correlates in a more unpredictable output, and a low temperature results in an output that is closer to what we saw on the training set, and then the length of the quote. So I'll just enter 200, and then we can generate the quote. It takes a second to go through the Keras model, and the result is artificial intelligence. Then Scotline was playing, and it's kind of wacky because we had the temperature high, and then this is a name of somebody who could have said that. We can try again with a different temperature. So let's try, I don't know, 0.3 here, 200, generate quote. Artificial and officers in one. So it's another kind of wacky little quote. What we plan to do in the future is expand our training set. We also want to create a classifier for different quotes. So we plan to label maybe about 1,000 of our quotes, and then implement a machine learning classifier to classify the rest of the 39,000 quotes. We can then use that classifier on the generated text, and it'll tell us, what kind of class this quote is in. So a user would be able to select between different classes of quotes when they wanted to run the app. So for instance, if they wanted an inspirational quote or if they wanted a sad quote, that would be some kind of implementation that we could have. And then we also want to improve the Flask and the HTML. But as far as our neural network is, we are finished with that part, and we look forward to further improving it.